Yo, 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 what it do, what it do, what it do, what it do. Let's get it, let's get it, let's get it, let's get it. Omega Supreme, I see you in the chat. Let's go, let's go. New York Giants salute. D5, 4-4. He says, what up, TP in chat? OBJ, Najee Harris, Neighbors, Scoutable, Mooney, Reese, Burns, Thibodeau, and our QB Dart, and so many more. Let's go. I'm with you. I am with you. Shout out to KP, New York Giants salute. I see you, baby. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Get on in here. Get on in here. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Hey, tonight we here for a good time, not a long time. Let's go. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Yeah. Uh-oh. Eagles Drew in the building. Uh-oh. Shout out to Jalen Hurts. Throwing all the picks in the world and joint practices. We sure love to see it. Dan Smith in the building says, TP Wade, bring the fire. Shout out to Atlantic JM. We see you. We see you. Eagles Drew reminding us that we have one job, man. Even the Eagles want to make sure that we take care of Dallas. And best believe we're going to do that when it's that time. KP says we got Eagles in here. Yeah. Make sure they come in here properly now. Make sure they come in here stepping properly. Shout out to Oscar. I see you. New York Giants salute. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Look, it's your guy who is never lying, sometimes defiant. TP Way the Giant. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for tuning in and rocking with me, man. So we have just a little bit to talk about. This is just one of those live streams, man, that is going to require live participation. Live participation. I'm going to need to rap with y'all. I want to hear y'all thoughts on certain things. This is a conversation. This is not one of those live streams where I'm going to just be doing all the talking. No, we're conversing, okay? So let's do that tonight. I'm going to let the intro play. And then, of course, man, we are going to begin with the proceedings. Let's go.
I felt there was no better athlete on that field than me. I was the best athlete on the field, and in order to win, you have to beat me. If you can't beat me, then you can't win.
I tell you right now, you know everybody gonna watch this ass whoop my foot on you, right?
It's your guy who is never lying, sometimes defiant. It's a cat.
Both feet down on the ground, and then it came out of the pile. This ball's thrown, and Tyree, that may be the greatest catch I've ever seen.
Sometimes defiant.
Lobs it, Burris alone, touchdown New York.
Yeah. All right, so listen, man, we do have some football to talk about, man, of course. We have a lot of questions that needs answers. You know, I have some thoughts on some things. But again, man, I want to hear from y'all because I want to know, like, yo, am I tripping the way I see things or is it valid? But before we actually get into that, man, I put out a video last night, man, and it was speaking about the jersey topic, right? The jersey topic. Off season is when we talk about jerseys because during the season we don't have time for it. Like during the season we don't talk jerseys because it's about the game, right? So this is kind of where we get that time to get that off. This is that time where we could, you know, have these type of conversations. Now, what I did, man, is I put a little something together thanks to, you know, AI and how simple that is these days. And I kind of put on display here, man, on what I personally want to see, you know, from a jersey aspect. And y'all could keep it funky, man. Y'all ain't gonna hurt my feelings. Y'all can keep it real with me. Y'all can just let me know. We're gonna go through a couple of them. Y'all let me know. Fire or nah. All right? Fire or nah. So here's a prime example, man. This is the first colorway and integration that I have when it comes to the jerseys, right? So, you know, you go to different arenas and you go to different teams, right? And you got whiteouts, you got, you know, blackouts. I kind of spoke on that as well, where I said I'm not a fan of the New York Giants trying to force our way into black jerseys. I'm not a fan of it because I don't feel like it's us. I don't feel like it's us. Like, I'll give you an example. You know, when the Eagles come out with their black joints, it fits their profile. That's who they've always been. That's who they are. When the Panthers come out with black jerseys, that's who they've been. You know, that's who they are. When you force some shit, it's like we trying to be like others. And when should the New York Football Giants should ever try to be like others? Like, I'll give you an example. That's like, for me, I never was a big fan of like the Lakers, right? I never was a fan of the Lakers black jersey like that. I never was the biggest fan of it. You know, even though it's been around for quite some time, it just like, it kind of seems forced. But anyway, I think there could be a such thing called the blue out. The blue out. I could see a world where we literally all blued out. The stands is wearing nothing but blue. We make it look like a sea of blue in the stands. I could see a world where we do that. Forget a whiteout, even though we could do the whiteout. That would be tough. Forget a blackout. No, I want a blue out. One, because it's original, and we are big blue. So it's only fitting that we could pull that off. I know it is a lot of blue right here, and I know, you know, we look like Smurfs in this, but I rock with it. I rock with it. So again, man, look, my question is yay or nay? Like, I'm going to go through a few of these. Y'all tell me yay or nay. Like, I'm rocking with it. I'm rocking with this right here. Like, I know it's a lot of blue, but it ain't too much for me. Like, to me, this is hard. The blue on blue. Big blue mother effing Giants, man. Now, I see some of y'all talking about the darker integration of it. Don't worry. I got you, okay? Don't worry. Here's another one. Now, I was just taught on X/Twitter, right? Because we've been having this conversation. I was just taught that there are people who are not fans of the red jersey, and that was news to me. Because I always thought that we were on the same page. I thought we loved the red jerseys, because I know I do. Especially when you're a certain age. I mean, listen, if you know, you know. Once the movie Little Giants, this became a real thing. So, like, I don't know. Y'all tell me, fire or nah? Am I reaching? I was on X all day today having these conversations. I was surprised as to how many people wasn't rocking with the red jerseys. I rock with these. This is a clean look. And you want to know the theme? When all of these jerseys, this is the theme of them, is that we're staying close to who we are. Like, all of these jerseys, they scream New York Football Giants. And it's not like we're trying to be like anybody else. Like, this is us right here. And then it's just a play with the different colorways. Like, I think people got to understand, because I see people making edits of different jerseys. People got to understand, like, sometimes less is more. Less is more. Like, you don't always got to try to do too much. Sometimes we got to just take the Jordan approach. Just change the colorway up a little bit. And it just adds a different bang to it. Now, here we go. For all my navy blue people. All my navy blue. The navy blue on navy blue right here. Now this to me, this is the one. This is the one. If we bring this out, we've never seen nothing like this. We've never seen nothing like this. The navy blue? Oh my God. Oh my God. Y'all can't tell me this is fire. I'm sorry. I'm standing on this one. This one I'm standing on. I know next year we got our rivalry jerseys coming out, and I'm just praying. I'm just praying they don't mess us up, and I'm praying they go to this direction. The navy blue on navy blue? Come on, yo. Come on, yo. Y'all can't tell me this ain't hard right here. Come on, we got another one. We got another one. Here we go. Come on. Come on. Sometimes it's just the clean look that gets you. Clean look. This is 2000s. This is 2000, 2001 era right here. Come on. Don't tell me y'all don't remember. Tell me this not clean. Tell me this not clean. Come on. I love these jerseys. These is one of my favorite joints right here. I love these joints. And it's just a clean look. And I want y'all to also put in perspective, like, think of other players in this joint. Think of other players in these joints. Like, think how Burns is gonna come stepping. You know what I mean? Think about how Neighbors is gonna come stepping in these joints. These is classics. These is classics. Now these next joints is reaches. These is just, joints I was just playing with. All right, these is just like out the box type joints. The other ones are like the official joints. These is just taking a stab at a new idea. All right, to me, I'm just rocking with the different integrations of these. You know what I mean? I'm rocking with the simple but clean look. You know that's what's getting me. That's what's getting me. I'm rocking with these. All right. Now, boom. This one was a stretch. This one was a stretch. But I got another one. Okay. Hear me out. Okay. We always had the gray pants. But I could see a world where we switch it up, and you add a gray jersey as an alternate. And whether you go red, you could go navy blue here, whatever. But I just think the gray look is a little underrated. It's a little underrated. See what I'm saying? See, look, it's funny, right? Because I'm reading in the chat. So you got on one end, Atlantic JM, he says, hell nah, man, you're losing me now, right? And then on the next end, we got, boom, best one yet. See? Oh, man, let me see. KP says, okay, that brand new instead of gray pants, the jersey, that's cool. Okay. Let me see. Gray, navy, blue. Okay. Red helmet is gross though. You don't rock with the red helmet? You don't rock with the red helmet? Okay. All right. Frank White says, I would like the gray with navy blue pants. I see that. I could see that as well. Omega says, not intimidating enough. All right, so I'm going to be real, man. Like, my favorite is this right here. This is my favorite one, me personally. This the one. This it. The Navy joint. The Navy, Omega's with me. Yeah, this is the one right here. This is the one where I really think we could actually make it like the official primary joint. This is just tough. I'm open to all opinions on the other jerseys, right? But y'all can't tell me this one ain't tough. But anyway, that's that, man. That's that. Anyway, I'm glad. I just wanted to get that off. My chest because I was going in on a no black jersey, so I kind of wanted to show my vision a little bit on what I do like, man. But let's get into it, man. Let's go. Let's talk about it, man. We have the New York Jets. Some say the battle of MetLife. And I'm not getting away from that too, man. It's the battle of MetLife for me still. I know it's preseason, and I know, like, you know, people's like, all right, what is the magnitude of this game? But nah, it's up. It's up. This game mean a little something to me. I ain't gonna hold you. Because I just been hearing whispers. You know, maybe it's because I'm on X/Twitter a little bit too much. But I just been hearing whispers of things that that kind of sparks that whole ordeal back up, right? I'm gonna see if I can find a tweet, but there was some guy, like, he was up here talking like they just so much better than us, and he was talking down on us and all this other crap. Like these are the Jets we talking about. These are the Jets we talking about. So I just, you know, and then I heard, you know, earlier, y'all know I reacted to a video when at one point they was asking who's better, Geno Smith or Jackson Dart. I don't even need to pull the tweet up. But they was asking who's better, Geno Smith and Jackson Dart. Like, it's certain conversations, like, again, I don't mind having, and I don't look at Jackson Dart as, you know, someone who doesn't have to go out there and prove. Like, I put that in its proper perspective, and I'm willing to have that conversation. But there's a such thing as just disrespect. There's a such thing as disrespect. And some of these conversations that we are having is disrespectful. That tweet that I was referring to, there was a guy talking about, you know, Garrett Wilson was, you know, miles better than Malik Neighbors. And I'm like, yo, what's up with everybody in this Malik Neighbors hate? Like, they got Neighbors really twisted. Like, they not really understanding the level that Malik Neighbors is on. They don't understand the talent that is with that man. It's crazy. I don't know if they just want attention. I don't know what it is. But, you know, you got Jet fans talking like that. We got Jet fans talking about they have a completely better roster and shit like that. What? What is going on? What is going on? So, yeah, this game, you know, I don't look at like just a random game against some bums. I just don't look at it like that. I don't. So the big question of the week has been, should we play our starters? Should we play our starters? Now, I know this is a sensitive subject at this point in time, especially, you know, with Calvin Austin just suffering a season-ending injury. You know, a lot of people are a little shook with that, right? But to answer the question, hell yeah. Hell yeah, we play the starters, man. Hell yeah, we play the starters. And I got a few reasons as to why. Look, we cannot approach this game, we cannot approach this season with the thoughts of just being extra safe and being scary. We just can't. We don't have that luxury. We don't have that luxury. This is a different chef putting a lot of different ingredients in the pot. And we need the different looks. We need as much of the cohesiveness as we possibly can. Now, don't get me wrong. Week 1 is around the corner, but it ain't around the corner like that. Like it ain't at the door. And so I think we most definitely have to play our starters. This is something I need people to think about. We are 2 joint practices short. We are 2 joint practices short. I've been seeing people getting it in, get extra work versus other looks and things like that. We haven't had that luxury. And the one time we did, we went against the Miami Dolphins. And I mean this respectfully. They're the Miami Dolphins. They're the Miami Dolphins. We already, getting tired of each other, the whole Cam Scatterbull and the defense thing, we kind of already irritated with each other. But to me, we need to get that look versus other reactions, other bodies. And y'all may look at the Jets a certain way, but at the end of the day, for me, that's one, an NFL team, and for two, they better than the Dolphins. And so the cohesiveness factor we will be able to benefit from. You got a few key pieces as well, man, that we still, would like to see. There's some things, man, that we would like to also finish our last preseason game knowing that we've at least seen certain looks and certain players. I'll give you an example. Harris has been running with the ones all throughout practice, but we have not seen that in game yet. We have not seen that in game. Like, that's something to me that's not a small, like, we need to see that. We need to get as much in-game reps as we possibly can, especially with this running back group, being the range being so wide. They can get as much the work that they possibly can get. I want to see more Odell with the ones. I want to see Odell more with the ones, and I want to see him targeted. I have yet to see him getting the targets that I feel like he deserves. And I get it. A lot of y'all just going to bring up he dropped the touchdown. Man, no, I'm sorry. That's not going to work. That's not going to work. Because especially with Calvin Austin going down. Now, the whole Odell ordeal is looking like a whole different thing. And we're seeing Odell go out there, winning his matchups, getting open. Let's put the pause, super pause on this, but put the load on him. Like, give him the targets. Give him the targets. We have yet to see on the defensive side. We haven't seen DJ Reader. We haven't seen Javon Holland. Javon Holland and Nubin, you telling me that they don't need to go out there and see how it is to play beside each other and communicate and things like that? You're telling me that Tremaine Edmonds, who we haven't seen, doesn't need to go out there and see how it is to play alongside Arvell Reese? Like, I'm not asking for a whole half or anything, too crazy, but let's not get too comfortable. Let's not get too comfortable. Let me get in these comments real quick. Atlantic JM says, I need Dart to get some real actions and stinky. Yeah, man. Dart, I definitely think should get some action. I don't think one preseason game, is comfortable for me. I don't. Again, it don't have to be anything too strenuous, but I'm not comfortable with just one preseason game. Now, granted, even when you think about the Vikings matchup, the one thing that I do appreciate from what we've seen is, like, it looked like in that first half when we played, some of our starters, it looked like, okay, if we were going against them right then and there, like, we would have won that game. And it looked like we were in more control in that game. But I don't think you should just stop there. I don't. Atlantic JM says, play the starters for a quarter and get these guys some confidence before week 1. A quarter sounds good. A quarter sounds good to me, man. A quarter do sound good. Shout out to Wyatt Armstrong says, Parcells played the starters 3 quarters in the last preseason game. He said he already knew who was getting cut and wanted starters to be in game shape by playing. Yeah, man. I think for the most part, that's what it is. You know what the team pretty much is. Of course, you got a couple spots and stuff that you still probably haven't, your last minute thoughts. But I mean, that could be done on the second, third, fourth quarter. That could be done there. So I mean, come on. Yeah, man. Y'all make sure Eagles Drew get a nice New York Giant welcome in this chat, man. Don't let him just say anything he want in here, man. Make sure he realize, where he at. That's my guy though. Shout out to Eagles Drew. I'm also, man, look, I'm putting a link in if anybody want to join this conversation. I'm seeing Dash in the chat. I'm seeing Deception in the chat. If y'all got time, man, let's chop it up for sure. Let me see. Let me. Yeah, let me put the link in the chat for sure. I told y'all this is one of those conversations where it's us. It's us. Shout out to Deception. Giant salute. I see you. Iman Perry in the building. I see you. KP says, TP, I know you might not like it, but Najee is RB2. Watch. Yeah, I mean, listen. One thing that I can say, I've said this before, one thing I can say is, unfortunately, I think Tyrone Tracy handed Najee snaps. He handed Najee snaps. I still have my opinion about who Tyrone Tracy Jr. is. He's someone who I feel like, you can't sleep on. Again, the fact that he is back-to-back, all-purpose, 1,000-yard back, he is, to me, the most home runish back that we have on this team. That just can't go unnoted. That can't go unnoted. But I understand what Harbaugh, his aim is. He's trying to tear and wear him down, pause if necessary, and he likes the physical approach. So, I mean, he has a lot of rapport with Najee Harris, with him, being a rival throughout the years. So, I mean, hey, it's a competition. One thing I could say about Harbaugh is I respect that. I respect the competition aspect, right? Because he's not just going by name, he's going by action. He's going by what he sees. He's going by what he believes. Because in what world would you have, Deonte Banks starting if you're going off of name? No, Deonte Banks has shown him something. Deonte Banks has shown worthy. And they pushed Paulson Adebo to the back burner. So it's like, forget the name. So, I mean, look, Coach got my trust until he doesn't. You know what I mean? Look, he's the guy for the job. So if he says Najee is the guy, then let's see. But again, this is another reason as to why I feel like you play him. You play him, with these starters. You play him this preseason game. Let's see. Let me see. Wyatt says, we need to find out if the run stop has improved and how our O-line is going to play together. Yeah, man. I mean, yeah, the O-line, I have a lot more confidence in the O-line than I do the defensive line. But you're right, man. We haven't seen DJ Reader and et cetera. Like, we haven't seen that. And I don't want to go all 3 preseason games without that. Not me personally. I kind of want to see what that looks like, So, yeah, I feel you. Omega says, just knocking the rust off. Yeah, man. Yeah. KP says, no, OBJ made the roster before injury for sure. Yeah, man. I mean, I thought he did enough. Dash in the building, he says, I wouldn't mind seeing the D-tax play, but the Jets don't play their starters, then we shouldn't. So I understand that point. If the Jets are not playing their starters, I understand it. I get that. But I still feel like even if they don't, there's still something that you can get out of just by going against a different look, or going against, different reactions, just going against someone outside of, yourselves. Because again, I think these dudes is like, they getting tired of going against each other. It's been a long off season, longer than they've had in a little bit. And so I just, again, it don't have to be a long thing. It don't have to be, drug out. But hey, man, it's a little bit of time before week 1, a little bit of time. So, that's how I see it. Let me see. It's going down. Frank White says we should play starters to at least middle of the second quarter. I'm good. The first quarter to me, that I'm good with that. But if I'm not being on a greedy end, give me a couple drives. And I'm okay with that as well. Give me a couple drives. And I could feel a little bit more confident, But I definitely, there's just certain things, man, that I do want to see. I feel like we haven't seen, everybody rock out. We haven't seen that. And I just feel like we should. Because again, I mean, when you think of the joint practice aspect, we didn't really get good work in. I mean, we get, and I'm not saying that in totality, but like when you think about different looks and different bodies, like you got the Miami Dolphins, but then outside of that, you had a little bit of the Vikings. And then even when you could think about the Vikings, it's like, okay, how much better do you get since you played the Vikings? The Vikings game, even offensively, you didn't see us get into any play actions. The Dart didn't really get into a bag there. We didn't throw down the field. We didn't do much in the Vikings game to me that says, okay, we good. Sit everybody. Like, I didn't get that. So I mean, I don't know. I would just feel a little bit better though if we got these certain looks, man. That's it. But listen, there's some things, man, that I want to see. There's some things, man, that really, has me interested in. And it's been an interesting, few weeks to say the least. Joe Shane and John Harbaugh kind of getting into the bag. With Azuru being traded away. That one kind of, I felt two ways about that, right? Because we kind of did with Azuru what I was saying, let's do with Jalen Hyatt the other day. Because I was saying, with Jalen Hyatt, let's get him on the field, draw up plays for him. You know what I mean? Make it seem like, he could be an asset somewhere. Because this is right off the bat. This is off me thinking, look, we just got a 7th for Leahy. We can get something for Jalen Hyatt. So I'm like, let's try to see what we could, we could shop for with Jalen Hyatt. But it seems like we did that with Azuru when we got Azuru looking good. He's looking like, he's producing. And then boom, we got rid of him. And one thing that I've been saying this whole offseason is that I'm happy about the depth, right? Like, I'm happy about the depth that we have up front. I feel like, this is a feeling that we haven't had in quite some time. And so now we kind of flirting on the line a little bit. So, like, Azuru is cool. Like, I didn't lose any sleep, but it's kind of like, all right, now. All right, let's Let's not move no more pieces though. All right, let's not move any more pieces because I love the fact that we have guys who could really plug in and play, and I don't know that we're missing that much production. Like they're looking like that, with the J.C. Davises of the world, Marcus Membo's of the world, and et cetera. We got a center battle right now that is still cooking up. So, that's how I look at it. So I mean, that's that. But there's still like a lot of things, man, that look, as optimistic that I am, I still want to see. Atlantic JM, I see you. What's good, my boy?
Salute. What's going on, man?
I can't call it, man. I can't call it. I'm anxious, man. I'm anxious. It's around that time.
I know.
Yes, sir. Talk to me, man. How you feeling?
It's like every year you get that hope, right? It's constant.
Yeah.
Last year you feel that your team has improved every year. You get your draft guys, you're feeling nice. And I've had that. And then, you come back and you get punched in the mouth. Of course, back in 23, it was 40-0 against the Cowboys.
Mm-hmm.
This time, it feels different, man. There's things happening on this football team that I haven't seen in years. It seems like we are a competent football team. Now, we haven't played a game yet. This regime has not played a snap yet. But in the same way that Eagles fans fall back on Howie Roseman and say, we can't be bad because we got Howie and Howie won't let it happen, I feel that way about John Harbaugh. I really do.
Come on now.
You know what I mean? This is a man who knows nothing but success. I am 19 years old. For as long as I've been alive, John Harbaugh has been coaching successful football teams.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So when I see all the, you know what I mean? Hold on, hit me, bro. Go ahead.
No, I think that people don't even understand. Like I don't get how people don't understand that. But people really try to act like that is an everyday thing now because he's on the Giants. Like the fact that John Harbaugh has had that resume for that long of a time. You know what kills me is when people say, "Oh, well, he got fired from the Ravens." Do you really? I don't think people take into account. Do you know how many times John Harbaugh has seen a coach come and go in his tenure and being with the Ravens? Because he's been there that long. He's been there that long. And he's, like you said, he hasn't just been there, but he has been consistent that long. And people really just don't understand that. So, I mean, if there's anybody you want to have belief in, it just makes sense for you to have belief in a John Harbaugh.
Absolutely, man. It's just he is a floor raiser.
Mm-hmm.
When our floor is a 3-win or a 4-win, we're right now, I think at floor, we're a 7-win team. I believe there are 7 teams in this 18-week schedule that we have that we can easily beat them 100%. When you look at the schedule, it's like I'm a Knicks fan too, of course. So Tom Thibodeau, when we brought him in, he brought our floor up as well.
Mm-hmm.
Now, of course, we had to move on for him to get that chip, but that's not. We had success with Tom Thibodeau,
right?
And I think John Harbaugh can be that same kind of guy. I know people are like, "Oh, dude, that's John Harbaugh. He talking about selling. He talking about playoff choking." John Harbaugh, hold on now. I don't remember.
Yeah.
I don't remember times where John Harbaugh threw pick into triple coverage in the end zone. I don't remember John Harbaugh dropping passes in the end zone, or Mark Andrews, or missing field goals. I don't remember John Harbaugh doing that. I remember John Harbaugh having his teams in positions to possibly win those games.
Come on.
That's what I remember.
Atlantic JM.
You know what I mean?
Preach,
I'm telling
man.
you. I live here. I live here in Delaware. I live in Delaware. There's nothing but Eagles and Ravens fans down here. So I gotta hear up north. I gotta hear "Go Birds." I gotta hear that over and over. And now I go and turn my left, and I gotta hear Ravens talking about, "You got John Harbaugh. You gassing up John Harbaugh." Hold up, man. Hold up now. You know what I mean?
Big Dash in the building.
What's going on,
Yes, sir.
fellas?
What up? What up? What up?
Salute, man.
Happy
What's up,
Thursday.
Man, we can't call it. We
Atlantic JM,
yeah,
what's
man.
going on?
Yeah,
What's
we
up,
made
man?
it.
Yeah, you modded me, man. I caught me off guard. I was working. I pull up my phone. Boom. I was like, oh snap, he put trust in me now.
Yeah, I need people in there sniping.
Oh, dude, we've been on
Yeah,
it. Dude.
yeah. Hey, look,
Good,
sometimes it just gets a little crazy. So we got to take that job serious. You know what I mean? Because
Absolutely.
people will try to mess up the vibe.
Yeah.
But look,
I never get that
Marcus.
either, the trolls, man. I
Yeah,
don't get it.
they want attention. That's it. It is a little shout out. I guess that's what they want. Marcus, shout out to Marcus, man. He says if Harbaugh was so great, then why did the Ravens move on from him? I mean, we know why. We know why. It wasn't because he wasn't a good coach, but they had a different problem. They had a different problem, and they think their answer is somewhere else. And the cohesiveness with your quarterback and your coach, one had to go. And
my thing is this, man. Two things can't be true, right? They was tired of him, but he's also a great coach. Two things can't be true.
Absolutely.
18 years, man. That's a long time.
Yeah.
That's a long time to be in one of those. It's not a marriage. It's not a marriage.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
fact.
So y'all well, I don't know. Marcus, I seen Marcus before. The Marcus is not a Ravens fan, right? I don't think he is.
No. Marcus is a Dallas
Giant.
fan, I think, if I'm not mistaken. I
Okay.
think Marcus is he a Dallas fan? Yeah, I think he's a Dallas fan.
That makes sense then. That makes sense.
So listen, how do y'all feel about the starters playing in this preseason game? I mean, me personally, I am more on like, I don't know if it's just John Harbaugh got me feeling like old schoolish to where I'm with the whole aggressive approach to things, but I just don't know if we put a period at the end of this if I'm feeling comfortable with the fact that we had the Vikings showing, and then you had a little bit, you had some guys in there versus Miami, but you didn't really get the guys in there, and then you don't have the joint practices, and then boom, that's it. I don't know if I feel, satisfied with that. So, I mean, how do y'all look at it? How do y'all feel about it?
I mean, it's a little bit biased. As fans, we want to see him as much as possible. That's the one thing. You want to see him as much as possible. But, man, to me, it only makes sense if the Jets play these starters too. And then also, what are you looking for? Are you trying to fill the back end of the roster? Are you looking for somebody that's on the bubble to finally make a statement? Like, it depends on what they're looking for. If they're not comfortable with how the defense looks, even though they had them in practice, then that's an entirely different problem too. Because I know for us, we haven't seen these guys in practice the way the coaches have, the way the beat writers have, where you actually see the first team out there. We haven't seen that. But if they don't feel comfortable, then that's a whole different story. Then you obviously want these guys to play. The combat, like I said, I'm mad that we didn't get a chance to see Edmonds on the field along with DJ Reader and Shelby Harris. That's the one thing that I'm looking for. But as far as the secondary goes, I'm happy with the way those guys performed in the first two preseason games. As far as the linebackers, I think they performed pretty well too, even though we didn't see much out of the edge room because those guys got up out of there early too. But that's my question to you would be, well, I'll let JM answer too, but what do you still need to see? Well, what are you looking for that'll make you say, okay, yeah, now I'm comfortable going into Dallas?
Yeah.
Oh, I should say going into week one.
Well, JM, I'll let you say your thoughts, and then I'll answer that.
100%. Well, you look at a situation and you ask yourself, well, what's the risk and reward of every situation, every choice you have to make? So what is the risk to playing our starters, and then what's our benefit in potentially playing our starters? Well, the risk, of course, is injuries. You don't want our guys getting injured 2 weeks before the first game. Now, the reward is much more interesting because think about it. We've seen Jackson Dart play. I don't know how many drives he played against Minnesota, and I know some of the beat writers, they say that 2 joint practices are kind of equivalent to a preseason game. Okay. This team is under a new regime, new coaches, and I want these guys to be as ready as as football ready as they can be going into Dallas, because for my life I do not want to see us get slacked 40-0 against Dallas again. I can't handle that. I can't do it.
Yeah, of course
You know what
not.
I mean? Now, of course, I don't think Big
Right.
Harbaugh gonna let that happen, but the
Yeah.
chance is there. So I think
Mhm.
I want to see our ones. I want to see our starter no line. I want to see Jackson Dart. I want to see Edmonds. I don't know why Javon Holland hasn't played in any of these games either. I know we want to get looks, but I think I've seen a lot from Arjarius and I've seen a lot from Tyler Nubin. Those guys are looking good. There's
Yeah.
one guy I haven't seen in that room. I've seen Pinnock. Pinnock's even holding his own. I haven't seen Jeff Holland.
Mhm.
Now, he did not have that great of a season last year to justify not playing this
Facts.
preseason. With all due respect, of course.
Facts.
So
Sorry.
I want to see how we're looking. I want to see how Javon Holland's looking. Edmonds, like I said, I want to see how this front seven looks, and of course Shelby Harris and DJ Reader. Now these cats are old. These are old guys. I mean, respectfully, of course, but these fellas are on the upper echelon of age when it comes to football. So it means they're also more prone to injury, and so if a coach doesn't feel comfortable with playing one of those guys, then I'm all for Darius Alexander and Bobby Traffic Jam get more snaps. That doesn't pain me at all.
Yeah.
I respect it.
I love the question that you asked, with the risk and the reward question, because when you asked that, I had to step back and think to myself, okay, what is it? What is that the risk and reward, right? And I'm with you. I'm with you on a lot of the points that you made. The risk is, right, there are guys like DJ Reader who I want to see out there, right? I want to see DJ Reader out there. But he's one of those guys where I ask myself that question, does he need to be out there? And the risk is just way too high because of how much I think he means to our defense. I don't.
Hey, how you flip flopping like that, T? Like,
I know, yo. I know, but listen. I'm thinking like this, right? DJ Reader goes out there, and he's playing physical and aggressive football, and then I'm thinking, he's seeing some action that pretty much he hasn't even seen yet. He hasn't, he's just getting that whole, taste. But to me, he plays a position to where I feel like it's you have to be cautious, and I feel like his role is just so important that I just don't know if I can say for him. Now, a lot of other people is different, but for him, I just can't sit here and confidently say that I feel like, okay, it's worth it. It's worth it. And he, honestly, him, Andrew Thomas, are maybe like the only ones I feel like that for. Everybody else,
Brian
Barnes. Yeah, Brian Barnes. But then everybody else, I'm like, let's go. Let's mount up. Like, why? I don't really like. Why really have that? Like, why really have that approach on this last one? Let's go. He mentioned Javon Holland again.
Yeah,
I just don't get it. Like, he needs to be able to communicate with Nubin and get
that's the one I didn't understand.
Whole aspect.
That's the one I didn't understand.
I
had a problem with it, man. And to James' point, man, like, he didn't have a strong enough season that he can just sit out in preseason. I thought he definitely need to play, especially with the communication need to go. Because if you really look at the secondary right now, whether it's Pinnock and Nubin or Darius Washington and Nubin, those guys seem to be communicating pretty well. And I would have loved to see Javon Holland out there. But again, I didn't go to the preseason. I mean, I didn't go to the joint practice in Miami. I wasn't out there in West Virginia to see these guys play together. So somebody that went to those practices might feel a different way. But for me, I didn't get a chance to see it selfishly. And then again, it's Dallas week 1. That's another thing too. It's Dallas week 1, and I want this game bad as hell. Like, I want this game bad as hell.
Come on, man.
I think we can win. I got no doubts in my mind that we can win this game. But
yeah, for sure.
I want to see us stop the run. I would have liked to see us stop the run with that first team. I hate that that first series with the Vikings went the way that it did, where they was able to run the ball. And then even Miami, we tightened up in Miami, but this Miami at the end of the day too. So if the Jets really want to play tomorrow, then you play, you play them you get a couple series, man. See how you look. What was it? Nagy was talking about, the change in just 2 weeks, how Dart progressed. Let me see live bullets with Dart. Boom. Let me see that for a series.
That's what I'm saying.
And
but another one too is Arvell and Tremaine Edmonds. Like, that's one I want to see. Yeah, like, again, I'm pretty sure in practice, they're getting what they want out of these two guys. Like, I'm pretty sure that it's one thing in practice, but a different look, a different whole lineup here, a different team. Like, I want to see what that's like. And I think that you at this point, you can't get enough, reps before you go into week 1. I just don't feel that way. But
see, my man Marcus said the Cowboys are going to put them hands on the Giants. Can't wait. I can't wait. Y'all really do.
Y'all
better tell Joe Milton to warm up, man.
I'll tell you.
I got 6 sacks in that game for the Giants.
Man,
that's how I think we start the season off. Crazy.
Yeah, I'm going to that game, man. I got the family, man. We're going.
That's
this is what I'm feeling. I'm feeling it. This is you know what I mean?
No.
You picked the right game to go to. I'll tell you that much. It's gonna be live in there, man.
I'm gonna say this.
You got to rep. Like, you can't waste seats in there. Like, you gotta, you got a job to do. You are just as important as a player. Like, your job is the fan. You know what I mean?
I'm hyped. I am hyped up, man. I'm excited. I said 2 weeks from Saturday, man. You know what I mean? But I'll tell you what, and I know this happens all the time, or I just want to say this because I know I'll be watching Bird Section with you in their TP, fighting them wars, 1-on-7, one-man army getting 50, man. And look, guys like Marcus, it's easy to talk now, but look, when the belt comes, when the leather belt calls, I want you to answer. I want you to take your medicine like a man. Marcus, you talk crazy. And look, it's the same thing goes for me. It's a two-way street. I'll be right here. I'm willing to take that medicine if y'all hand it out. Pause. But
you know what's crazy about that?
For you.
When he mentioned Bird Section, right? I kid you not, man. Leo wild as hell, man. Because I almost I was up late watching Bird Section, right, just to see what he was talking about. It's the same thing over and over again. But I started making a graphic for you, TP. I kid you not. It's on my phone right now. You know how he has the projected starters and it's the Eagles?
Yeah.
And it's the faces. I started making one of those for you because I know you talk so you can put yours up just like he does. But I fell asleep. But I started too. I'm not even on my phone. I'll show you too. I started it. I started to make it.
That would be hilarious.
And I was like, you know what? Nah. I said, it's certain times I like to be petty.
Yo, I'm not gonna lie. Like, this is something I kept under wraps, but I'm gonna say it. Yo, I really do think the Bird Section, I think they low key are scared. And like, I'm not even trolling.
They got to be nervous. I'm telling you, I started to make it. I started to make it. I kid you not. It was like maybe one. Nah, it wasn't that late. Because I'm old. I go to sleep. But I started making one. Then I was like, man, I don't.
You gotta send me that. Yeah, you gotta send me that. Oh, man.
That's comedy, man.
Nah, because we got a NFC East joint this weekend. So that's hilarious. But now I just be listening. I be listening to, like, what they say and stuff like that. And they, I'll be going to peep what they say after I talk to them. And it's like they're trying to convince themselves that I'm not right. Like the way they talk is like they're trying to convince themselves, like, hey man, y'all know we are better than them, right? Don't you believe that? Like, and that's what's just so funny about it, because I think they're a little nervous as well. They're a little nervous, and so I can't wait. I cannot wait.
What
Week 1 is going to be a statement.
What show were you on like 2 nights ago? Was it 2 nights ago, 3 nights ago, when you was out there and it was the Philly
Dallas
fan talking crazy? The Philly fan
that was
crazy.
the Next Level Sports Lounge.
Yeah,
the Next Level Sports Lounge. Yeah, that's
yeah,
a Dallas Cowboy.
I was in my car,
Yeah.
and I was like, man. And my son looked at me. He's like, Dad. He said, "Don't even worry about it," because I was ready to step on necks, man. He was talking crazy, and then you kept telling him like, "Yo, I don't bet money." He kept trying to go back to that.
Yeah, man.
Sitting here like,
oh my God, yo, they.
Oh man, that's how you know that brother had nothing. He kept running back that same weak argument. I put my money where my mouth is. Put some evidence on the table and tell me why you think you're better. Talking about, I put my money where my mouth.
I'll tell you right now, straight up, I don't want to be out of $1,000.
Like I'm not going.
What we talking about?
Yeah,
I don't want to be out of it.
I'm not.
Like,
Yeah, I wouldn't make my bet. I wouldn't make that bet with my uncle. Let her know some random stranger on the internet, man. Come on,
man.
And then they like, send it to me. I'll hold it. Like, what?
I'll hold it.
What?
Yo, I'm sitting there like, yo, I know I live in a whole different world, because I'm like, what are we talking about right now? Like, imagine me, right? Because I don't think people look at it from just outside of the content creator world. Imagine me spending all this time that I have up here, and then I go to my wife, and I'm like, hey, babe, yo, by the way, I made $1,000 bet tonight. You know what I mean? With some content creators up here. Like
what?
Come on, man. Come on. Let's be real here.
I got a whole family out here. What are we talking about?
Yeah, like
it's not like it's
I got 5 kids. Yeah.
You got 5?
Yeah. I have 5.
Damn, bro.
5 kids.
Congratulations, man.
Y'all
That's
think, man, he thinks I'm
you a young man. Now. Five kids. Good Lord.
Yeah.
God bless you.
Yeah.
God bless you.
Yeah, man. I couldn't keep my wife off me, man. H-Town says
man.
H-Town says he won't bet that 1,000 that they win the Super Bowl.
He know better.
Man, it's funny. It's funny. It's funny because when I go back and I listen and I re-listen to things, it was a lot of things. I don't know if you ever do this, Dash, but when I re-listen to things and I hear something said, and I'll be like, oh, how did I let that one go by? I didn't even realize he said that. And I'll just be like, oh man, I'll be like, I wish I would have heard that, or I wish I would have.
You better than me. Nah, seriously,
that joy be getting to me.
When I'm done doing the live or something, outside of checking the quality, I really go back, because I know I might say something. Well, I know some things slide. I know some, and I'll just get mad about it, and then it'll linger. And I don't want things to linger like that, so I just leave it alone. But I remember.
Yeah, I definitely. Oh man.
But yeah, the bird section got it coming. Next Level got it coming.
Yeah.
People I didn't even know, respectfully, they got it coming.
Mm-hmm.
I had certain targets, like before the season, like Rio Robinson is a target.
Yeah.
Crazy too. Shout out to him though, because I mess with him too. I mess with a lot of those guys. They got it coming. They definitely got
for
it
sure.
Him,
for
Louis
sure.
T. They got it coming. And then like you said, I never even know this dude before you was on the live stream. I can't remember his name. Rodney, something like that.
Yeah.
The dude, the Eagles dude.
Yeah, that was Rob A. That's Rob A right there.
His name Rob.
And
okay.
Yeah. And I definitely, I'm definitely I got all the receipts lined up. Now it's about go time. Now it's just about go time.
He's like Arya Stark, man. Rob A.
Hibachi. We got to fry him up, man.
They all of them with the bird section. Yep.
All of them. I love those boys over there. I love watching those bird sections. Them boys are
hilarious
too.
though. I respect the platform, of course. I like the banter
Yeah.
too. I'm just saying, like,
Mhm.
and man, like I'm very reserved because we have not been good. Like, I don't know, for the people that was hanging out in 2022 when we was winning and how I was
Right.
acting, it
Yeah.
was crazy. And I don't know,
Yeah.
maybe 2023 happened as punishment for me because I was talking crazy.
Yeah.
But we
Yeah.
start winning
Yeah.
this year. Like, yeah, I got to jump back in that bag, man. But I
I'm
can't
telling
talk
you.
trash now because we ain't did
I'm
nothing.
telling you.
I'm gonna be
That's it.
unbearable, man. I'm gonna be like, because for me, you know how in Heat when he's like, "Oh, the action is the juice." The trash talk for me is the juice. You know,
Yeah.
I don't bet no money, but when it come to talking and talking my stuff, yeah, man, that is the juice for me, man. And I want to see. I've been talking a lot to a lot of people, and I want to
And
see
you
this
know,
pay off, man.
I would rather
I
put you in a
tell them,
Giants jersey. That's what I
yeah,
would do. Put you in a
that's what I'm
Giants
saying.
jersey. Like,
That's
jump on
it.
the live stream. I'll send you a jersey. And
Exactly.
you gotta wear this. And I'm gonna make sure it's two sizes too small when you put it on.
Yeah.
And you on live
Yeah.
stream like that.
Yeah.
You wear extra
But
large, I'm
see,
getting you a medium.
that's the thing, man. I feel like in the off season, this is where you get that stuff off. Like, this is where you could kind of get that off at. And then the regular season, there is no more speculation. It's either going to be or it's not going to be. And so you can only talk about the actual work.
Yeah.
And so that's what makes it, what we love. That's what makes it fun, and that's what makes it the NFC East at that. Because I tell you one thing, I truly do believe that this division in particular is just, you can't predict it. Like, I think this is going to be more interesting than we've seen it in quite some time. And so I'm waiting to see how that pans out. I'm waiting to see how that pans out for sure. But yeah, I'm so ready, man. I'm so ready. Like, people don't have no idea. And don't let us come out the gates 1-0. Oh my God. Don't let us come out the gates 1-0. Because
I'm
then
telling you, Hat, that I'm waiting just for game one. We win that game, post game, I'm gonna have the hat on. So we listen. I'm ready, man.
Mm-hmm.
I'm ready for sure. Marcus got a sense of humor. I'm assuming, right? Because I see what he's saying. He got a sense of humor. Improving the 5.
Marcus says, I can see the Giants improving to 5-12 this season. Does anyone else agree? Hey, Marcus, I got the link. I got the link out there. You feel free. Feel free to chop it up with us. But I want to ask y'all too. How are y'all looking at our this running back situation? How are y'all looking at Scat, Najee, Singletary, Tyrone Tracy Jr.? How do y'all see this panning out? Where's your comfort level with these guys? I mean, what's your view on this right now?
Yeah,
I think I'll go.
Go ahead, you got it.
I don't matter. All right. So first and foremost, I do want to say, I'm not saying we have the best running backs, but I think we do have the best, like at least the best depth in this conference, probably in the league. I mean, we have solid twos, but I don't think we have a solidified one yet. This is a running back by committee room. With that being said, we got a guy like Scattaboo who runs through walls and chews on crayons. It's a higher than average possibility he can come down hurt, and God forbid if that happens, we got guys coming up who I'm still confident in holding the rock. Now I know, big Tyrone Tracy. I'm a big Tracy fan. He been kind of fumbling his opportunity at more snaps, pun intended. But people talking about cutting him, or is he a surprise cut? Stop all that. Text that right there so you can stop that. All right, Tyrone Tracy. Because we have a slow running back room. Tyrone Tracy's our fastest guy. I don't know what he runs. Is it a 4.5? Somewhere around there. But he's our fastest guy. don't think we're gonna cut Tyrone Tracy, man. Tracy, I just think he has some jitters, but he work it out. He's proven, at least to me, he's proven over the last 2 seasons that he is a solid running back. And with us trading Azudu, I think it's pretty clear to me that we're probably going to keep 9 linemen. So that means a skill position spot possibly opens up, and I think that will be running back. We'll keep 4 this season. But overall, I'm fine. There's nothing that like makes me want to jump through the roof for this running back room. But it'll hold its own, man. You don't need a great running back to win games in the league.
Yeah, I wasn't worried about the running back room before we got Najee Harris. I think Najee Harris is like,
right.
I don't know what he's going to be. Actually, how healthy he's going to be. I think he's a good addition. But before we even got him, I was comfortable with Scat, Singletary, and Tyrone Tracy. And y'all got to take it easy on Tyrone Tracy, man. Like, he made those mistakes. And like I said, there's mistakes. You got to clean that up. Obviously, it'll affect his playing time if he does that in the regular season. But for right now, outside of Cam Scatterable, Tyrone Tracy is like the most explosive running back we got on the squad. So, and we're gonna need that this season. I do got some beef with other Giants fans though, man, because I heard a lot of people talking about these running backs. A lot of people piling on Cam Scatterable. One thing Cam Scatterable has done is proven people wrong time after time, including me.
Yep.
Last year we drafted him. I'm like, yeah, Tyrone Tracy is a better running back. He's not starting over Tyrone Tracy. Then you see what kind of impact he has emotionally, spiritually with the team. And it's just like, oh no. Yeah, that's, he is running back 1 as far as a committee goes. But I think he's going to prove a lot of people wrong. Can he take it 60 yards? No. But last time I checked, the first down is 10 yards. And he ain't got no problem moving the stick. So at the end of the day, I'm good with this running back room. And then if Najee Harris is healthy, then what we talking about at the end of the day? We got 4 running backs and four running backs will dress every Sunday. Yeah, that's why I'm at.
And I'm gonna say this. Because a lot of people don't talk about it, but I hate to dismiss it, man. Devin Singletary ain't no slouch, man.
Nope.
Devin Singletary, can go in there and make a defense pay as well. So I'm with you, Atlantic. That I like the depth that we have in this group. I think this is a really good group. And up front, if we can do our job up front, I have that belief, man. I do. Like, I've seen all I needed to see out of Pat Ricard. Like, yeah, he's that. He's that. And so I feel confident in that regard, man. But again, that's another reason as to why, I wouldn't mind seeing the starters. Because I feel like you have 4 backs that you can plug and play. 4 backs, pick your poison.
I think Najee Harris plays. I think if he's healthy enough, I think they would want him to get some, face some live defenses. Getting tackled to the ground, because he got to do it for himself too, because he's coming back off the Achilles. So it's important for him to probably try to get some run. I don't think the starters play, man. I really don't believe it. If they end up doing it, then okay, cool. That's I love to see. I just don't think they're gonna do it, man. I mean, especially some guys. You can't. I know you said you can't be scared. I'm not trying to risk it, man. I'm not.
Yeah.
We got 2 weeks. Like, Dallas is around the corner. If we was opening to like Tennessee and something like that, then I'll be like, yeah, let's get this run. But no, we got Dallas, then we got the Rams. Like, come on, man.
Oh man, yeah.
So
yeah,
we
and you know what? That very much may be the responsible thing. Like, because again, when JM asked that question about the risk and reward, I'm sitting there thinking, like, I'm thinking about the DJ Readers of the world. I'm thinking about the ATs of the world and stuff like that. And there's just certain guys that you want to keep nice and healthy and ready to rock on week 1. But speaking of this, though, like, and I'm not saying that he plays in this preseason game or anything like that, but with Malik Neighbors, right? So his first thing of contact is going to be week 1. I mean, is that how we lining this up? Is that the game plan?
Let me tell you this, man.
Because I don't know. Like
I spent 2 months. I spent 2 months saying that Malik Neighbors won't be ready to week 5. I don't give a damn when he come back and who he coming back against. If he didn't listen, if it's week 1 versus Dallas and he's playing and he gets his first hit there, we'll see what happens then. But at that point, we're in the thick of it already anyway. So but you think they will play him tomorrow? You think they put Malik Neighbors out there for maybe a screen play?
I don't think they will, but look, Harbaugh said that I don't know if it was Neighbors or if it was Najee, but I remember him saying something along the lines to where he said, you know, he got to see them get banged up just a little bit to see if they like football ready in that aspect.
I'm pretty sure
more than likely. But my thing is, is it crazy to have him in the preseason game for a drive? Like your first welcome back to like contact is week 1, game 1. I mean,
here's my question though: if you do put him in a game, it better be the most friendly wide receiver route that you can think of. That's what I'm thinking, right? I don't want it where the cornerback can crash down on him as soon as he gets the ball or something. Like I'm trying to think of it, like because I know you play wide receiver. What route can he run? That's possibly the safest route.
Curl
that he can,
like
curl route,
he,
a little comeback route.
He good for that. Yeah, give him a little comeback, get out of bounds. Yeah, you know
right,
what I mean. Hey, get a shot down the field. You know, like not where he has to have a jump ball situation, but you know, like hey, keep him away from keep him away from the mess. But still have them line up versus somebody and kind of get that feel, because I don't know, like I don't know exactly how that works on that level. I just think that week 1, that being your very first like go at things, that I don't know, that just sounds like a lot.
From the practice clips, and for those people that don't know, SNY, that YouTube channel, they put out practice clips like all the practices that they're at, so that's good.
Mm-hmm.
We saw him go to the ground for a catch. We've seen that. We haven't seen him take too much contact yet, but we've seen him dive for a ball, toe tap back in the end zone and stuff like that. He looks like he's ready to go. We just have not seen him get hit. So if it's a comeback route, you know, if it's an out route, something like that, and you get it to him quick, that's all I need to see. If he catch the ball, get him out the game. That's it. That's bubble wrap. See you in 2 weeks.
Yeah. All right, we good, y'all. We got what we needed. You know,
a little 6 yard hitch.
Yeah.
I don't know.
And
like I said earlier, I want my football team to be ready to play football, and you know, we weren't expecting, none of us. I don't care who you are, you were not expecting Malik Neighbors to be this ready to play football this soon, coming off of that ACL injury, especially that second after that second surgery where it was like, oh yeah, you know, you're not going to see him until mid-season. Well, you look at him now, and you know they're steadily, slowly getting him, and he just got his red shirt off. But I think it's honest to God, and I do want to. I wish there's a part of me that wanted to see him play because I want him to be ready. I want him to experience, because you know, you playing football and playing practice and playing the game is 2 different things. Anybody will tell you that.
Yeah.
You know, so you want to see him get some, but at the same time, you know, is taking off your red shirt on what, Tuesday or Monday, and then 6 days later go out there and play a preseason game. I think that's just too harsh of a jump. I think it is.
It's a wide receiver at the end of the day, though. It's still a wide receiver too. They're probably the least touched paws of the players out there. To be honest, it's not like you know, it's not like the trenches where they get hit every play. Even linebackers don't get hit every play necessarily. So for the wide receiver, I think for him it'd probably be the easiest transition from camp to a game. I do believe that. And then I'm just looking at the Dallas. Yeah, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
No, I'm saying I'm just looking at Dallas in those corners, and I'm like, yeah man. I saw the highlights of who was it? No, that was Philly. That was Philly anyway. But I saw getting cooked, Caleb Downs. I saw Caleb Downs getting cooked out of this. I think, and I don't want to give Dallas any pointers, but I think Dallas is playing Caleb Downs wrong. He is not a nickel corner, but guess what? Don't fix that.
Well, they're
wait
playing
till after you play us. Wait till after you play us if you want to fix it.
I haven't paid attention to any of the Dallas tape with Caleb Downs. They're putting him at nickel.
Yeah, they playing him at nickel, man. He out there getting cooked too at nickel.
Oh, they're Tyler. They're gonna do him like how we did Tyler Newman.
They don't listen. They got a guy that can possibly be an all-pro safety, and because they have who they have back there, they put them at nickel. They're gonna find out though.
Yeah,
they're gonna find out. Their first two games they play us, and then they play. Is it Philly? Or was it the Commanders? Somebody got back-to-back. I don't know if it's
back-to-back division games, right?
Or the Eagles. Yeah, it's either Commanders or the Eagles that got back-to-back. Because I know the Eagles and Commanders play week 1, and then somebody got Dallas right after that. And I think it might be the Commanders. They got the back-to-back like that, and that's brutal for them.
They gave Dallas a get-right game right after they first lost, man.
Yeah.
Yo, because that's another thing too, man. A lot of times I'm talking to Dallas fans, and the one thing they say, "Thank you for Downs," and I'm like, "Oh, that's how y'all see it?" Because I'm taking Reese any day of the week. I'm taking I really think we won in that whole, especially in this division. Like when we looking at this division, I love Reese, man. Reese, I'm really glad, man. He's a New York Giant. Like he's really just one of those guys that is about football. Like that's first. If anybody's played any type of sports, then that one guy who doesn't say much, but like he's out there, like, and he's just different. Like you could tell, like he's just, you know
what I noticed about him too. And I don't know if anybody else noticed this, and this is just something that I picked up on. His parents are older. Did you see his parents? He got like older parents.
I didn't.
Yeah, because normally if you're 20-something years old, your parents probably especially for football, they might be late 30s, 40s, something like that when you're in your young 20s. His parents look like they're in their 50s, man, especially his pops. So I think that makes sense. And when you come from a certain era, you built different. Now for him, another thing that like I say, he is all football all the time. You saw when they asked him about what he spent his first check on. He said, I ain't really need nothing. I got an apartment. Yeah. I got a car. I ain't. It's football for him. That man, he probably wake up, eat a bowl of cereal, and go to work. I don't know. He probably eat at the facilities, to be honest. But he look like he don't need much.
I be hearing how Burns talk about him. Like Burns says, like, yo, he's my type of rookie because he really, I think he be comparing him to Abdul in a sense, because I heard him say, like, he's quiet and he works. He puts the work before talking, right? And Abdul's like, no, Abdul's gonna talk before anything, and you could tell that. He's not going to throw out, hey, I'm going to win Defensive Player of the Year. Like, he's not going to say things like this because he doesn't feel like he has to say anything. Like, his motto is, my player is going to do all the talking. And Burns, you could tell he love that. Burns love that. And so, I'm excited, man.
I'm glad you brought up Abdul because I think Abdul will be the sack leader for sure. I think he overtakes Burns. And to your point, it's a friendly competition going on with those guys. Burns,
exactly.
Tibbs, you can include Tibbs too. Abdul. I'm not gonna put Reese in that conversation yet because he's not really an edge, but they're gonna get involved. But I think Abdul Carter, he said it at the end of last year. I gotta be better. I gotta take things more seriously. And you saw him come back this year. He making Andrew Thomas look silly. He running over JMS. They got him all over the place. I think, yeah. And that's the scary part for other teams. Like they saw Abdul last year with Shane Bowen's bum ass calling these bum ass plays and doing all this stupid stuff. Nah, Denard Wilson out there chefing it up. That's what I'm excited about, man. That's what I'm excited about. Because I think he's gonna get.
And I always say, man, like I think players are at their most dangerous when they're having fun. And when it's that little slight competition like that you mentioned, right? So like when Burns, Tibbs, and Abdul, they're having fun out there and they're competing and they're in that type of mode, that's when I really think, it's gonna get spooky. It's gonna get spooky because that type of mindset is contagious, to the defense. And there is a cohesiveness on that defensive side of the ball that I just feel that it just feels different, like JM kind of said earlier. It just feels different, and I'm just waiting to see if that's a real thing, because off-season blues, we're going to have that. But,
I'm dead ass serious when I say I got a 6-sack game for the Giants versus Dallas. Like, easy. Yeah. I really do. And trust me, I understand, because some people like Dak is the best when it comes to the blitz and all that. I understand all that, but it's going to be quicker than what anybody have seen. Like really, like record breaking. Mm-hmm. Like as fast as Abdul is, as fast as Burns is, all we need is DJ Reader to be who we think he can be, and Shelby Harris. They can hold up. It's food for a lot of these guys.
Yep.
And listen, and those tackles is trash, man. The offensive tackles still is trash. Tyler Guyton, they don't even know what to do with him. He is food. Mm-hmm. It's food for these guys. I can't listen, TP. I can't wait, man.
I'm telling you, man. It's gonna be anxious for sure.
I got anxiety, man. Like I really got anxiety. I be going to sleep, and I wake up and it's New York Giants, man. Like I go to sleep thinking about the New York Giants. I wake up thinking about the New York Giants. I grab my phone. I'm refreshing Twitter. Like it's crazy how I'm like, and I'm like, I'm gonna hit the fast forward button. That's it. I do not care about these next 2 weeks.
Yeah, you good, bro.
I don't know what happened there, man. Sure. What were we talking about?
Hey, man, it happens, man. Welcome to content creating, man. A lot of crazy things happen.
I said 6. I said I got us getting 6 sacks on opening night for us.
6. How would you distribute that amongst the?
I got Abdul getting 3. I think Burns get 2. Tibbs get 1. That's where I'm at right now. And if I want to play around, maybe Darius Alexander somehow gets 1 too, because I don't know how he be doing it, but he be sneaky getting his too. So it just depends. And then it's a revenge game for Golston. People forget about that. Yeah, revenge game for Chauncey Golston, because last year we didn't know how to play him, and he really couldn't get his revenge on the Cowboys like he should have. And this year, you see what this mindset is right now.
Yeah,
Golston's looking good too, man. I'm loving that. One of those slept-on guys. You don't hear that name, but I'm telling you, dude.
When we go to that 4-man front, Golston gonna be out there. When it's Shelby Harris, DJ Reader, Golston, and Tibbs, and you stand up Carter and Burns, it's gonna be. I can't wait, man.
BKNY, I see you. Hey, listen, man. I feel like I have to come up with like a. Have to come up with like a disclaimer. Like, because I feel like I got to say this all the time. And see, it's funny because I'm up here and y'all just see me doing like the whole content creating thing, and I'm just rolling with the punches. But y'all don't know the behind the scenes, how much goes into this whole thing, and how like much of a perfectionist I try to be. And trust me, the internet connection thing is killing me. It is killing me. But yeah.
Where like you upstairs or downstairs?
Upstairs.
You working off Wi-Fi, or you connected to the modem?
So right now it's off Wi-Fi, but I'm about to connect to the modem to see.
Listen, brother, I got a 100-foot cord. I got a 100-foot cord. This I got it going across. I got it going across the molding on the floor, like literally coming all the way in here. You got to go get the long cord and run that up the steps. I'm telling you,
Get them
run
up.
up,
Yeah.
get that 100.
Yeah,
I don't know.
I might change it up right there. If that don't work, man,
Get that cord, because
Yeah.
I would be doing the same thing if I was working strictly off the Wi-Fi. I got walls and all that stuff, so it's hard to do that. And I can imagine you upstairs too, or that far away from your
Yeah.
modem.
I'm definitely
Either that,
about to.
or if you got the what they got in Texas? Is it Cox and Xfinity? What is it down there?
They got Xfinity.
get the
I mean, they
pod,
say
too.
Xfinity's supposed to work the best.
If you
what?
got pods, you can run your Ethernet cord directly to your pods too. If you don't want to run 100 foot from the modem all the way to your computer. So that's a couple ways you can do it. We could talk offline about that.
But you know what's
You get
crazy?
that
I got
Starlink,
the modem,
man. I heard
like,
good
right
things.
here. The modem is right here.
So the modem right there, but and you're not
got a cord to it?
hardwired? What you doing?
Nah, so I tried it before, and I couldn't. It was like it wasn't. I did something. I don't know what I was. I don't know if I did something wrong.
Trust me.
or-
Listen, we set
Yeah,
something
it
up
just-
after or whatever.
Yeah.
And we can do this. We can run this back so we can make sure you're doing everything you're supposed to be doing.
Yeah, Dash, you got him with that.
Nah,
Man.
for sure.
Nah, I'm telling you,
For
because
sure.
if you got it
This-
connected
trust me,
directly to
y'all,
the
this
modem,
should be killing me.
That's their best.
Yeah,
That's their
I'm
best
definitely-
ammo right there, man.
Who?
Every time like he's on a bird section or something, somebody got to mention the internet, and you gotta just eat that. You
yeah,
gotta
that's
eat that.
disrespectful too.
You
Yeah,
gotta
they
eat
got-
that, man.
Yeah.
You gotta do something about that, man. That's their best ammunition. They
Yeah,
don't
be
talk
your own
football
people
no more.
too. I see you.
Yeah.
Won't stop dream team. I see them.
Yeah.
And look,
at
you know what's funny though? It'd be funny because like I love. I'll be waiting for like something to mess up on their end, like their audio or something like that. Because then I'll be like, yeah, like I don't let it slide.
Gotcha.
Like I'm always gonna call it out because they get me. They for sure get me. But yeah,
I ain't gonna lie. One time I hit the button on my mouse. I got a new mouse. Actually, not even a new mouse. I got one of these crazy mouse from the kids left over, right? And it got all these buttons on it, like. And I remember I hit a button on the side. It clicked me all the way out of my life, like all the way out of my life. And I had to log back in. And by the time I got in, they was frying me in the chat. Dash didn't pay his cable bill. Dash internet doing this. I just like, yeah. It be your
I'll
own
tell
people.
you, man. It folks be funny, man. It's your own folks, man.
They be waiting for it. They be
That's
waiting
it.
for it.
Tell me.
I'm thinking about it. I was watching. I was listening to Commanders, man. That Commanders offensive line is absolute food, man. That's catfish on a fish fry. That's neck bones. That's
Yeah, I
collard
heard.
greens, man.
They
I
coping
heard.
bad too, man. They
Yeah.
coping bad.
I
Mhm.
was reading some of them tweets from that joint practice. Ooh,
You gonna have to check on your boy Juan.
ooh.
You gonna have to check on Juan, man.
Mhm. Oh yeah, for sure. I've been
Why?
listening to him too, because yeah, I've been doing my little homework and all that. I can't wait, man, because he was even sick. Like he was even saying how like he did not like that performance.
They went out
so
there and got DJ
I'm,
Humphreys.
Ooh, that's harsh, man.
This dark.
Hey BK, I
times,
see
but
you
guess
in the
what?
chat. I appreciate it, bro.
Don't take it easy on them neither, man. Because they wasn't trying to take it easy on us.
Oh yeah,
So I don't care
No.
who hurt for them.
no, not at all.
I'm not going to
Word.
wish for injuries. I hope that all the opponents are healthy. But they kicked us when we was down, so don't expect any kind of,
Mhm.
grace. You ain't getting no grace from me,
Not at
especially a Commander fan
all. Not at all.
or the Bumanders, as is what I'm calling them.
Hey,
now.
you know who? You know who else though? Like just I know we jumping all over the place, but I need to see a Darnell Mooney drive. Like I need to see Darnell Mooney get some action too.
Yeah, he been on the milk carton.
I feel like I hear what he's capable of. I know what he's capable of, but yeah, he's one that I haven't seen, to the best of his abilities yet. So I could see a Odell and Darnell Mooney saying that's what I need in this next one.
Yeah, the thing about that is, we only read about Darnell Mooney. Like he had the most targets and catches from Jackson Dart all training camp long. Well, like 2 days ago or either yesterday's practice, he had like a 60-yard touchdown from Dart. So he's getting active in practice, but we didn't see anything against the Minnesota Vikings, and they didn't even play him against the Dolphins. No, they didn't, right? They didn't play him against the Dolphins. Yeah, they didn't. It was
No,
Slayton out there.
He
On
was at
the
his brother. Yeah, he was at his brother's wedding.
That's what it was. Okay. Yeah. So for me, first of all, what is his brother thinking? Why are you getting married in August knowing your brother play football? You're supposed to have that wedding in May.
I heard it was his twin, man.
Yeah, you're supposed to have that wedding in May. Like, what are you doing?
Yeah.
I thought May was marrying season.
The thick of training camp, and you're gonna have a wedding knowing he probably was the best man too. If it's your twin brother, he got to be the best man. TP, you already know. If that's your twin brother,
that's a fact.
That's your best man.
Yeah.
Unless you're just a horrible brother.
Mm-hmm.
But you're supposed to have that wedding in May. May, March, February. What you doing in August?
Yeah, he probably cost his brother snaps too, man.
Nah,
Because we was tearing them Dolphins up, and Jameis was hurling the rock out there.
Oh, that's what you mean. That's what you mean by that.
Yeah,
he would have got some good reps.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah, he would have got some good reps.
The way Darius Slayton
that's
was
funny
cooking.
because that actually reminds me of when my twin brother did get married. At first, him and his wife, they threw out the no kids thing, and I'm like, yo, I get that, but I got like 100 kids. Like,
you know what's crazy about that? Hold on, TP. You know what's crazy about that? Who gonna watch the kids if all the family at the wedding? Like that's your brother.
That was literally the whole thing. Yeah, that was literally. I don't think he thought that part through. I think he realized like, oh snap, yeah, all the babysitters is gonna be at the wedding.
You know what it is when it comes to weddings, though. You know the groom ain't got nothing to do with the planning. Ain't.
Nope.
That's it. Maybe he can choose a side for the dinner. That's it. That's it. Right. Nah, that's crazy. No kids, man.
Yeah, I was like, yo, P, come on, yo, like make this make sense, man. Come on,
we can bring
man.
A kiddie table, put them in the back.
Word. But listen, we over an hour on this thing, man. I want to shout out both of you gentlemen, man. Thanks for chopping it up with me, taking some time out your night, man, for this dope conversation. Again, this was one of those laid back joints. Real quick before we get up out of here, I want to end kind of how we started. I've been having little conversations about New York Giant jerseys, right? Because I tell people in the off season is kind of where you have that conversation, and it's a never ending thing where it's always usually brought up sometime in the off season. And I'm seeing everybody, having their rivalry jersey moment, okay? And ours is next year. And so, of course, the whole jersey thing is just being brought up. And I want to ask from y'all perspective, what are the couple things or one thing that you really want to see in the jersey game, man, that means something to you, or do you think will be tough?
You go first, Jam.
All right. I'm a very, very big fan of our navy blue classic Giants helmet. That just brings out an emotion of success. I look at that and I smile, and I wasn't even alive for that. But I remember my father. Oh Lord, he'll go nuts, and I want that feeling of that success with that you see with that helmet, that LT, that Carl Banks, that all them boys wore. I want to see that into a jersey. That's why I like the navy blue so much, and I want to throw some red accents in there.
Mm-hmm.
I'll tell you what, with that Giants written on the side, man, I think it'd be the cleanest thing we could do.
Yeah, listen. For me, if it's gonna be the rivalry thing, it got to be totally different from what we normally do. Not just a variation of it. Because you got the legacy jerseys, which is a jersey that should be, the jersey that we rock with the Giants on the helmet. Obviously, the original color rush, the white joints, those always are clean. But it got to be something different. So for me, navy blue top and bottom, white stripe, maybe no red, possibly no red. That's fire to me, because it got to be something different that we wouldn't normally wear. So that's where I'm at with it. Navy. Dark navy too, not dark navy, white stripe. Keep it simple, but also looking mean. So that's where I'm at with it. White face mask too. White face mask.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Give Dallas that gray.
Yeah.
You give them the
that's a
Buffalo
fact.
treatment.
But listen, man. Everybody who's tuned in right now, please make sure that on your way out, you like this stream. Thanks for rocking with us. Thanks for taking time out of your night to have this conversation, man. We have the New York Jets, is what they call themselves, tomorrow, right? It's gonna be a good one. We'll see how that pans out. Will they play the starters? Yes, no, maybe so. Make sure also that you subscribe, man, and head your way over to Big Dash if you haven't already. And y'all enjoy the rest of your night. Peace, everybody. Peace.
Have a good night, y'all. Sleep tight.
Yes, sir. Peace, fellas. Man Cave, I see you. Shout out to Man Cave. BKNY, appreciate you, bro. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for rocking with us. Greg, giant salute. I see you. Joe, appreciate you, brother. C-Rock, I see you. Y'all have a good night, man. I'm out of here. Peace.